الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم والله أخرجكم من بطون أمهاتكم لا تعلمون شيئا صدق الله العظيم. Brothers and sisters, we the humankind, we have three phases in our life, or in other words, you can say we have three lives. One life was when we were in the womb of our mothers. From there, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took us out to this world, in which Allah is saying, وَاللَّهُ أَخْرَجَكُم مِّن بُطُونِ أُمَّهَاتِكُمْ. Allah has taken you out of the wombs of your mothers. What was our condition? Allah said, La ta'lamuna shay'a. You had no sense, no knowledge. You didn't know anything. That was first phase of our life. Once we have become young, we became conscious. We know what is right from wrong. We know how to earn, how to spend. Then starts the second phase of life. That life is called life of dunya, hayatud dunya. What is the hayatud dunya? To me and you, it is to live 50, 60, 70, 80 years and to earn as much possible and to spend as we wish, to have wives and children, to enjoy all the beauties of this world and all the decent things that we see around. This life is actually a life of a game. In the game, one party gains and another party loses. The party who gains, they have certain qualities, and those who lose, they have certain difficulties, defects, and problems in their ranks. Instead, myself telling you, let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describe the position of this life on the earth. Allah is saying, إِنَّمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا لَعِبٌ وَلَهْوٌ وَزِينَةٌ وَتَفَاخُرٌ وَتَكَاثُرٌ فِي الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَوْلَادِ. Allah describes this life of ours with 5 qualities. Number 1, this life is a life of game. Second thing, this life is life of lahu. Lahu means unnecessary things which is not beneficial for you here or there. وَزِينَةٌ. And third quality of this life on earth is, it is zinat, attraction. It is so attractive that people give their life for this attraction in dunya. Everywhere you look at, you will find everything attractive to you. So long as you are enjoying good health, good wealth, everything will seem to you very, very attractive. You will endeavor to obtain as much of this attraction as possible during your lifetime on the earth. And this zinat, attraction of life, are in 4 or 5 items. Allah said in the Quran, زُيِّنَ لِلنَّاسِ حُبُّ الشَّهَوَاتِ. It has been inherently among human beings that they will be fascinated, attracted to minan nisa, to the wives. I am not saying that you should not be attracted to your wife, but generally and inherently, every human being, if he is a man, he will be very much longing for a woman. In our time, people don't distinguish between right way or wrong way. If that is a woman, that is all right. And it is the life of whole Western world and part of Eastern world as well. So this is item number 1. Number 2, wal-banin. People are attracted to their children. Who is not happy to have a child, a boy or a girl? Those who don't have, you don't know how much is the pain that they are suffering from. وَالْقَنَاطِرِ الْمُقَنْطَرَةِ مِنَ الذَّهَبِ وَالْفِضَّةِ. And people are attracted to gold and silver, to money, to accumulate as much as possible. Qanatir, there is no end to it. Someone, if he is having 100 pounds, he can maintain his life for a week. Other one, he gets 1,000 pounds a week, still he cannot fulfill all his eagerness, all his demands, all his cravings. And there are people who are millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, and still they are looking for more. Have we ever found a man who was poor, then became rich, then became a millionaire? He says that, Alhamdulillah, whatever Allah gave me, that's enough, I don't want any more. Have you found any such man on the earth? No. وَالْقَنَاطِيرِ الْمُقَنْطَرَةِ مِنَ الذَّهَبِ وَالْفِضَّةِ وَالْخَيْلِ وَالْأَنْعَامِ وَالْحَرْثِ. And people are fascinated to nice mules, horses, so that they can ride. Not only that, they can put them on gambling. And this country is very famous for horse racing. And Dubai Shaykhs, they are the main stakeholders of this horse racing in this country. Wal-harsh, and people are also fascinated to the cultivation to their land as much they can grow, food, fruit, everything. These are the attractions for every human being. It is inherent in every human being. If someone say, I don't like dunya, you will assume that he has some difficulty in his mental faculty. Every one of us, whether you are alim, qazi, mufti, chairman, member, anyone, everyone is fascinated for the attraction of this life in these 5 items that I mentioned from the Quran. Now, it is, according to Allah, it is a lab and lahu. It is a game field, and it is a field for unnecessary, irrelevant things that people are doing. Wazinatun, and this life has attraction. Watafakhurun, and there is another tendency in this life is everyone has a competitive mind. He wants to do competition, brother against brother, neighbor against neighbor, how much bigger he may be over his neighbor, how much wealth he can accumulate compared to his next door neighbor. There is competition in who is very handsome, who has very good dresses. There is competition in who have more children and more educated children on his part. These are all zinatud dunya, tafakhur, fakhar, competition, watakasurun fil amwali wal awlad, and people boast themselves if they have more children and if they have more wealth. They will take advantage on the people who have less children and less wealth. This is a geographical exposition of life on this earth, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran. So I have very precisely discussed 2 phases of our life. One phase was from when we were inside the wombs of our mother until we became intelligent. La ta'lamuna shay'a, we have no knowledge between right and wrong, between Allah subhanahu infinite mercy. This first phase of life, He will not punish anyone in Akhirah, because punishment and reward depends on the capacity of intelligence. As they are not intelligent, whatever they have done, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not bring them on the day of judgment for punishment. Second phase of life that I described from 2 verses of the Quran that we are enjoying here. Every one of us enjoying this life. If we are enjoying in the right way, nothing wrong with it. But if we are using this world without making any distinction between haram and halal, between right and wrong, between purity and impurity, then we have news. In Bengali it is called Khoborase. Means if you are leading life according to your whims and wishes without caring for Allah's demand, Allah's choice, then you have got a bad news, and bad news will come in Akhirah, in the life hereafter. So next Jummah, inshallah, I will be leading next Jummah as well. I will elaborate on the third phase of our life, which is life after death, which has no end, and where we all will be brought to the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to justify our deeds, our actions. And result will be some will go to the heaven and others will go to hell. So that life after death is the real life, is the permanent life. We should prepare for that life. We have all preparation for this life here. Please, all of us, we should try our best to make preparation, proper preparation for the life after death. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم أجمعين. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره. الحمد لله وحده والصلاة على من لا نبي بعده. أما بعد فيقول الجليل الجبار في كلامه الكريم: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. وصل اللهم وسلم على نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى سائر الأنبياء والملائكة المقربين وعلى صحابة رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أجمعين والذين اتبعوهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: من تمسك بسنتي عند فساد أمتي فله أجر 100 شهيد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. فاذكروا الله يذكركم واشكروه على نعمه يزد لكم ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون. أقم الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
سووا الصفوف. Please make straight lines. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترون الجحيم ثم لترونها عين اليقين ثم لتسألن يومئذ عن النعيم. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. الله أستغفر الله.